So I'd like to argue that nobody knows men as well as a barber. They tell us everything. So after 20 years, I feel uniquely qualified to break down 9 Father's Day gifts that Dad will actually use. This one here is the Schnozzle. But what I'm basically saying here is grooming tools. So many times you guys ask me, what do I really need to maintain my beard like yours? And the answer is actually a clipper and a trimmer. But one of the other like underrated tools that I use a lot, this thing is just so cool. Getting out those little ear hairs, getting those nose hairs. And this is a personal tool. I don't use this on clients, but you guys can check that link down below. And I'm gonna also suggest a great combo. It's called the Protege combo. Comes with an excellent trimmer and a great clipper. This is top tier for personal use. Don't go to Walmart and get that trash that's gonna pull hair and die in like 2 uses. Like, get some professional grade stuff. It's not as expensive as you think. And let's move on to number 2. So as for number 2, I have literally lost track of the amount of customers that have come in and pulled out this exact wallet. This is the Ridge wallet. It has that RFID safe blocking stuff, protects your credit cards. But more importantly for me, I used to just lug around this giant wallet, and this thing has really just kind of compressed my life, and it's just been such a great thing. So yes, I seen it first on my clients, but I decided to buy it. When I bought it, it was actually over 100. I noticed it's actually on sale right now for $75, and you got overnight shipping on Amazon, and I'll put a link down below for that. However, if that's still a little bit too much, you can get this plastic one. It's kind of like a knockoff, but it works just as good. Awesome gift for Father's Day for sure. Let's move on to number 3. So number 3 is actually the electric shaver, and most electric shavers will not cut longer hair. So they're literally the perfect tool for maintaining your beard line, especially this Uno. It's very cheap. It's very good. Gets into hard to reach spots. You can clean out your ear with it. You can clean out your line with it, and they don't cut long hair. So you don't have to worry about accidentally messing up your line. So if the dads out there, they want to clean up their lines or maintain their lines in between haircuts, the Uno is the perfect tool. However, if they're looking to shave their face, maybe you're still using a razor, maybe you don't realize that electric shavers have come a very long way. You can shave your whole face in the car right before you walk into work. I think that's pretty awesome. Now, the Rebel is an excellent electric shaver. It comes in at under $100. If you have a higher budget and you want a stronger electric shaver, maybe you got that coarse wire-like beard, you guys can check out the Instinct shaver, and this thing is just totally overkill for personal use. But if you want to get it for Dad, I'm sure he would love it. Let's go on to number 4. So number 4 is actually beard care products. Educate your dad and show him how to use beard oil. Me personally, I like to use a little bit of beard oil when my beard is still damp. I actually like to do this usually when I get right out of the shower before I dry my beard. It just leaves my beard feeling so nice, and it dries in much quicker time. Now, once it is dry, I actually really like to use this beard balm. The products I'd recommend are Johnny B's beard oil, which also can be used on the skin. It's all made of essential natural oils, and this is just an awesome product. And then the beard balm actually has 23 essential oils in it that will help your skin and hair stay moisturized. So you just take a little bit here, and think of this as kind of like a styler too. So once you run it through your beard, it'll get all them flyaways to lay down. Check them out. I will link them below. But Johnny B makes some of the best beard care options on the market. And another little secret is using the heat brush. Now, the heat brush is just a hot beard comb, and it will straighten out all the kinks. What a lot of people don't realize is if you have a beard like mine and you just let it dry naturally, it's gonna kink up, it's just gonna be tangled, it's gonna drive you crazy. But if you run that comb through it, it's gonna be nice, silky, smooth, straight, and it's just gonna feel great. So if you wanna grow out your beard, I think that's an essential tool. Number 5, pocket knives. Give Dad an edge with one of these little tools. My personal favorite is this Leatherman. This is actually the Wingman, and it has a bunch of multi-tools in it, and it can definitely help you out when you're in a pinch. Between the pliers and every other tool that's in here, this is probably one of my favorite multi-tools I've ever had. I've used this for fishing or just on the go or just when things go wrong. It's awesome to have, and I put it in this little case, put it on my belt, kind of forget it's there until I need it. Absolutely love it. However, something that I actually carry a little bit more often is this. It's called a K1, and essentially what this is I push this button, the razor blade actually comes out of this, which means that I can put a new one in when it goes dull, and I can also fly with it because this actually has the tools that I use most frequently, which is actually the flathead and the Phillips screwdriver for either working on my machines or messing around with my cameras, my tripods. I like to have those two things. It also has like a measuring tape on it and a couple other little things. And I have noticed there's so many clients that walk in and always have some type of pocket knife. If you do an everyday carry, you pull that out, most men are probably going to have some type of knife on them. Do you carry a knife? Drop it down below, and let's move on to number 6. The thing about it is like they don't go dull nowhere near as much as you think. You get a package in the mail, gotta pull it out, bow, Just a little bit. Put it away. Done. What a tool, man. Don't even notice it in your pocket. All right, let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is actually the electric screwdriver. And no, I'm not talking about a big power drill because Dad probably already has one of those. But for tinkering on smaller things, this little electric screwdriver, it's just been great. It's been super helpful when it comes to working on all my clippers, swapping out the lids, and everything like that. Let's move on to number 7. Number 7 is honestly like a personal favorite of mine. Ever since I've got this watch, I've been in love with it. This is actually the Garmin Epic 2. And it's great for so many things, from golf, yardage, navigating the waters or land. I mean, there is so many features to this watch that I literally couldn't even name them all. All I know is this thing is really helpful to keep on, like during haircuts. It helps keep me on time, on flights, when I'm running around the airport. Like, I was not a watch guy before this. This one's made of titanium. It looks kind of big, but it's actually super light. Now, another thing I use that really helps keep me on time a lot, Booked In. You can head over to bookedin.com/Eddie and you can redeem your offer right now for 50% off your first 3 months if you want to check them out. They're a fantastic company, and I literally use them to schedule out all my customers, obviously, but I also use that to schedule out personal time to do different things like, tattoos and travel to all the shows and all the other things that I'm doing. Number 8 is actually a couple of different things. This is gonna be my water bottle, which I literally bring every single place I go. You can see all the wear and tear. I have gotten more than my money's worth. I've probably been toting this around for hundreds of rounds of golf and everything else, but this definitely helps keep me hydrated. And it's one of those things that when I first bought it, I wasn't so sure, but this size in particular is perfect for like a round of golf. And we are here in Florida and it is super hot, and a lot of you guys are afraid to go outside and it's miserable. I will tell you, when I drink one of these, I'm not sponsored by this company. This is Element. When I drink one of these, I can't tell you how much better I feel during those hot days. This is an electrolyte packet. It helps keep you hydrated. It helps you feel good when you're outside and it's super hot. So I actually really love the chocolate ones. These are my personal favorites, but they do have other flavors. You guys can check out the link down below if you've never tried it. And let's move on to number 9. Number 9 is actually the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I absolutely love this thing. In fact, I love it so much that I have 2. I actually have the one above. That's been my top cam this entire video. And this thing can film all kinds of stuff. And this camera is one of my favorite little things ever. I'm sure your dad will love it. It's super compact. It's easy to use. So whether you're trying to advertise your business or grow your social media presence, this is just an awesome tool to use it. And the entire time this video, all these top-down shots are actually coming from my other one. I have 2 of them because Chad broke my other one. So with that being said, number 10 would just be to tell your dad how much you appreciate him. I'll catch you in the next video. We're going to be breaking down a 15-minute flawless fade technique that you can learn from. So if you're ready, head on over there. And if not, have a great Father's Day. I appreciate you guys joining me here at the YouTube Barber Academy, where we have over 800 videos to help you learn. Peace.